Hey, welcome to my workshop. This is Andrew Malacy. Today I'm just going to do a real quick video about an experiment I did drying wood. As you can see, the wood here is all incredibly warped and twisted. I had this holly bush, which was more like a holly tree, in the front of my yard. I cut it down all the way to the stump because it was getting out of control. And it's already started to grow back, and I'm going to just take care of it and keep it a little more manageable in size. But what resulted was about maybe like a 5-inch wide trunk that I decided to process on my bandsaw. And some of the better slices or some of the better sections of what I got were like this. As you can see, this is, like I said, it's a holly bush. So this is holly. It's a beautiful, beautiful wood. It's extremely clear. I had some little things in there. I was excited about this. And honestly, I didn't put too much time into trying to stop any wood movement. I just figured we're going to see what's going to happen. None of these pieces are really that usable anyways. Maybe I can make a small decorative box out of this. So essentially what ended up happening is I had some of these blocks here. I left them like that. Thought maybe I could split these and turn them into some handles or who knows what. Some small blocks that for whatever reason I might need. I just left them in various forms and sizes. This one is probably one that's moved the least, but as you can see, it's really opened up a crack on the side there. This one, as you can see, has got some nice figure, or I guess it's spalting. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I left a lot of the bark on, and I think that was a major reason why it doesn't seem to have twisted so much. That could be salvageable, some of that. Maybe I can get a 1/2-inch board out of that somewhere. This one is kind of salvageable. Well, not really. This one cut off all the bark basically. And look at the warp. It's just bad. Let's take a look down it. You can see it was more or less square. Now look at the twist. See how bad that is? Just a tiny little piece. I had them stacked and all that stuff. I had these stacked on top of each other, and this is the one that just brought me the most pain to my heart here. Look at the crack. I knew it was going to crack. Look at the twist on that sucker. Nowhere. It looks maybe like I could get a small board out of this. See the crack that's opened up on this? And this. That was kind of neat there. This too, really warped. Look at that. You see how it cupped? Look down the length of it. Here are some last pieces. As you can see, lots of cracks have opened up. It's nowhere near straight. This is ridiculous. That one looks okay, right? Well, look at that. From this end too, looks okay. Well, just look down the length. You see that? So there it is. Just a quick little experiment I did. This is about maybe 6 weeks ago that I processed all of this. And it's not fully dry. I'm really not going to be able to salvage much out of this. If you're interested in processing your own lumber, even on the small scale, you're not going to be able to stop the wood movement like this. You're going to have to make sure it dries evenly and slowly, especially when you open it up along the surfaces like this. If you leave the bark on, it slows down the drying a little bit, which can inhibit some of these factors that'll mess up your lumber, like the twist and the warping and the cracking and all that. But if you have long exposed surfaces, it's going to dry too quick and it's going to warp. From what I understand, you're going to have to seal the ends and make sure it's stacked and well ventilated and all that. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed seeing my experiment and just seeing what it looks like when you dry something straight from cutting it down without having taken any precautions at all. I knew this was going to happen. I honestly didn't expect it to be this dramatic like on some of these pieces. But you live and you learn, and maybe I'll get something out of this. Maybe I won't. I'm really not worried about it. But take care, and see you around here next time.